ಜೀವಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಣ್ಣ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನ್ನ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಬಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕರುಣೆಯ ಮೂಲ, ಮರೆಸಿಹುದು ತನ್ನ, ಮರೆಸಿಹುದು ತನ್ನ, ಮರೆಸಿಹುದು ತನ್ನ ಬಾನು. ಈ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಈ ಹೂವು ಈ ಹಕ್ಕಿ, ಈ ಬಾನು ಈ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಈ ಹೂವು ಈ ಹಕ್ಕಿ, ಒಳಗಿರುವ ಪರಿಯಲ್ಲ ಅಡಗಿಹುದೇ ಒಳಗೆ, ಹುಡುಕಿದರೆ ಕೀಲಿ ಕೈ ಸಿಗದೆ ಎದೆಯೊಳಗೆ, ಒಳಗಿರುವ ಪರಿಯಲ್ಲ ಅಡಗಿಹುದೇ ಒಳಗೆ, ಹುಡುಕಿದರೆ ಕೀಲಿ ತಿರುವೆ ನೀನೆ, ತಿಳಿಯದೆ ಅದೇ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವೆ ನೀನೆ, ಎನ್ನುವರು ನನಗೀಗ ಸೋಜಿಗವು ನಾನೇ, ಸೋಜಿಗವು ನಾನೇ, ಸೋಜಿಗವು ನಾನೇ ಬಾನು. ಈ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಈ ಹೂವು ಈ ಬಾನು, ಈ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಈ ಹೂವು ಈ ಹಕ್ಕಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Environment is everything, so don't spoil it. Save the environment in present for better life in future. So to prove ourselves, let us inaugurate this webinar by planting the saplings from our students and their parents. Thank you, girls and their parents. Our parents' alarm is going off and it is plans
a better place to live in. Good morning to everyone. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the celebration of World Environment Day 2021. It is indeed a great honor to me to welcome Dr. Rajendra Hegde, who accepted our invitation as the guest and resource person of the day. He is going to speak on terrace garden. So on behalf of management, principal and sir, I also like to welcome our respected principal, who is always eager to guide and inspire us in all our endeavors. On behalf of Eco Club, I welcome you, ma'am. I also welcome my colleagues and my dear students. Thank you. Over to Kateni, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Soon or later, we will have to recognize that the earth has rights too to live without pollution. So what mankind must know is that human beings cannot live without Mother Earth, but live without human. So now I would like to call our respected Vice Principal Madam to address the gathering.
Good morning to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome our distinguished guest of the day, Dr. Rajendra Hegde, Trustee, Garden City Farmer. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I appreciate and I congratulate the effort that has been taken by the Eco Club coordinators, NCC officer, parents, staff, and students on this happy occasion.
Saving our planet, lifting people out of poverty, advancing economic growth. So these are one and the same fight. So we must connect the dots between climate change, water scarcity, energy shortages, global health, food security, and women's empowerment. So solutions to one problem must be solutions for all. So now I would like to call Mrs. Sangeeta, Department of Chemistry, to introduce the guest.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad to introduce the guest, Mr. Rajendra Hegde. He is a trustee, Garden City Farmer, Bangalore. Rajendra Hegde is a doctorate in agricultural entomology from University of Agriculture, in integrated pest management. He has worked at various capacities involving both urban and rural agricultural activities, as well as developed sectors. With 20 years of experience behind, he has published 50 research papers apart from many popular articles. Dr. Rajendra Hegde is one of the founder member of Garden City Farmer and closely worked with the Dr. B.N. Vishwanath, was a pioneer farming and terrace gardening in the country. Is actively involved in promotion of urban farming through various activities. He is a part of work promotional activities of organic terrace gardening in Bangalore since 2005. At Garden Terrace is being organized management and home composting, safe grey water practices, and to organize material required these practices. He co-funded Biological Research Center and Solution at Bangalore, which is to save grey water concept about botanical pesticides along with the organic farming, container gardening, and so on. Is a part of the Better the Budada Tota to practice and promote sustainable farming system. So has achieved these all the activities in his career. Thank you, ma'am. I over to Katayani, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. The only way forward, so we are going to improve the quality of the environment, is to get everybody involved. Now, I would like to call Mr. Rajendra Hegde to deliver his talk on terrace garden. So please welcome him with your gestures.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the students, the parents of Jindal College in Bengaluru, and particularly the Vice Principal Veena Revankar, and of course the others, the Katayani, Sangeeta, and others for the introduction and other things. So I'm basically a farmer. So I am proud to be a farmer, and this World Environment Day has to be a daily activity. Not necessarily on June 5th or something like that, particularly the students. See, we are all spending time for this purpose to making probably you to be better aware on all these kind of activities. Probably 30, 35, 40 minutes of time that what I was given. I will try to take you through the concept, probably the whole part of it, so that you can learn the why part of it, you can learn the how part of it. We will see that because time constraints, of course, we are always there for you to help to take it forward. Yeah. But children, please concentrate, and it is very, very important, and all of us are spending time for you people only. So let me, I have just prepared a small PPT for better understanding. Let me share my screen here so that it is easy for us to I think some of you have to make me share the screen. You have to enable me. Can you enable me?
Yes, sir. You can, sir. You can share, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. No, host disabled participant screen sharing. It is not there. So still I cannot share.
Okay, so 1 minute, sir. We will make.
No problem. See, particularly, the World Environment Day that we started celebrating somewhere in 1974. Throughout the world, not necessarily that only in Bengaluru, Karnataka, India, or something like that. It is that we have to look at the ecosystem around. So that is very, very important. With that purpose, that we started organizing this event. Particularly now on this year, telling the theme of the World Environment Day this year is ecosystem restoration. Not only this year, the whole of decade from 2031 to 2030, it is considered as ecosystem restoration. So then you can just make out that why the whole world is thinking that how much that we have disturbed the ecosystem around, and all of us have to contribute. It is our obligation, it is an requirement, necessity, and we need to look at in that angle. Let me just try sharing
Sir,
my
Rajiv.
screen again.
Sir, you can share,
Sir, Hegde sir,
Yes,
Hegde sir, you can share, sir. You can share.
yes, yes.
You just
Okay. It
Yes.
started. It's showing.
Yes. Now I have just garden and other things. I just maybe putting a simple title: small garden space and big support to urban biodiversity. So considering this, see, we all have our own. We don't have that much of space. So still, whatever small space we have, so we can start having gardens, and probably I will just lead you to maybe urban foodscapes where you can grow certain food crops which can be used in our kitchen, and that is the concept today. Of course, ecosystem restoration is the larger idea. Maybe we may have to talk together. That is not possible today, but at least, so considering the spaces that we have, small spaces, that how can we get the gardening? Just see, many of you the students that you have all seen, of course, teachers, it is part of it. They on a daily basis that they will be discussing, interacting, and other things. The teachers, the students, the parents, just try to understand that where are we as humans? We are a small dotted line in whole of this universe. See, if you cut that central red circle into 5,500 parts, that humans or the mammals is a small entity. So that way, see, we are sitting on the top of the pyramid, and we want to take control of the whole of universe. It is not possible. So you need to look at that what we have done, what we can do. That is very important. So particularly now the time has come. So you need to look at on daily basis that what we can do. And you are also somewhere here in Bengaluru, Tumkuru Road, the Jindal City or Jindal College. See, this is somewhere that you need to look at. Bengaluru is on butterfly corridor. See, every time that they're from the butterflies move from one place to the other place, so it will be there in Bengaluru. So that way, see, at least one example that I am giving. There are so many other life systems around us, but at least butterfly is an attractive, and everybody can understand or something like that. So we are destroying the fauna or flora of all these the life systems around. So we need to look at. My ecosystem restoration may be a larger word. I am not at all worried at this moment. At this moment, I am worried about the space around us, the small spaces around us. How can we maybe planting a milkweed in your terrace nearby, not harvesting anything, but or every day morning some butterflies coming, laying its eggs, probably raising its colony or something like that. So just that itself is a contribution from your end. All these things that you can do, and a simple thing, it is not difficult, it is doable. So that way, let us just look at it. Many of these kind of helping insects, helpful insects, we call them as crop defenders. They are all designed by God for helping. Maybe mantis, dragonflies, damselflies, so many other type of the organisms around us. They are designed by the nature to help humans who are sitting on the top of the pyramid. So that way, that how can we understand, realize, and probably practice. That's what ma'am said in the introduction, that we may have to imagine, create, and probably restore. So that is where the issue is. We need to look at that. How can we look at the space around, small space? So small garden spaces, and how can we still contribute to the ecosystem, the world environment, whatever you want to say, every day has to happen. But start thinking in that angle. So many organisms around us, that you can enjoy on a daily basis, not necessarily to go and harvest. That is a greediness. So that is not, that is the last option that we need to look at. There are so many other organisms. There are pest insects. I understand there are something which are harmful, maybe animals, maybe insects, maybe pathogens, the virus, that what we are sitting at home and doing everything without seeing each other, just by seeing on the at least this technology helped us. So for this purpose, there are so many things which around us, they are not good for us. We understand, but they have right. That is very, very important. It is just because that they are not good for us, you cannot just say that they should not be there in the ecosystem. They have right, particularly the insects, many animals, many microorganisms. They have come to this place millions of years before the humans have come at the end. So look at in that angle. So how can we make some systems around us useful for them? Many birds, Bangalore, especially my senior and my friends always used to say, Bangalore used to have lots and lots of sparrows. We celebrate Sparrow Day and all other things, but we don't have sparrows. So, many reasons people say that no sir, big towers have come because of 3G, 4G, 5G. All these birds are create. Look, can you make the sparrows to be back in your maybe terraces, in your balconies? Create some spaces. Just by maybe putting some water bottles and water tubs in your terrace only during April, May. It will not happen. So just do not go to Banerghatta or Lalbagh or Kabban Park to enjoy these birds. Make sure that they are there in your terrace on a daily basis. Pigeons will come if you just put maybe some grains on a daily everyday morning or something. Not only pigeons, so many other organisms that you can just create maybe some nesting space, that if you create, probably they will come and enjoy. Without bees, you cannot survive. So 75% of the food that what we are eating is because of the pollination by the bees. But how many of you just see, you ask yourself? I have seen, and I am telling you, I am sitting on the 8th floor of an apartment complex, and many of my neighbors who are here, they are always trying to burn the bees. So in your house also, if you have done, please understand that they are part of this ecosystem and they are created to help us. See, unnecessarily they will not come and sting you or something. It is not possible. They will not do that. So just by seeing a nest in your school premises near the window or something, go and take some fire and burning it, spraying some pesticide to kill. So inhuman. So you cannot be called as human in that situation. Look at that. How can you probably slowly take from there and put it in the other system, or otherwise avoid. See, put a net in that place so that they cannot come inside or something like that. Let them be there outside, and they without them you cannot survive for a long time. See, as we move on, we have seen many of our friends in having terrace gardens and other things. They always say, sir, I am getting so many male flowers, female flowers, but no fruits. So they have to go and do the artificial pollination with the brush and other things. Can you do that? You can do for 1 day, 2 days. Not possible every day. The farmers, how can do that? They are all dependent on these natural pollinating agents. So you have destroyed them. See, many of these organisms that just by seeing maybe a lizard or a cockroach or maybe some frog or something, you go with a broomstick and try to pull it away. I'm not telling that you should just invite them inside, but at least some space for them. See, bandicoots, rats, so they have right to live. Create some space or give some food. Ants, many of you, I get regularly. Sir, in my house, after starting gardening, or of course even without that, ants are a big problem. Termites are a big problem. I agree. Termites, maybe in your window panels, or maybe in your doors and sides, that there may be problems. Maybe in maybe of your furnitures. I agree. So specifically look at those angles. Just by that seeing the termites in your garden or some spaces and go and spraying some pesticides, they are the best recyclers. They are designed for recycling the nutrients. So if you just throw something that they will eat and they will convert this into nutrients, and so that the plants can grow and by taking those nutrients. So that way, start thinking that every organism designed in this universe are designed with a role. So look at maybe not to scare you, particularly the girls or the students or something. Not that every of your garden will have a snake or something like that. Not possible. And if they come also, they will not stay in your house. They will go. So they are not used to stay in your house or something like that. Probably they will come in search of their food, maybe some rats or something like that. So, but they have rights to live. So that is where the issue is. Along with that, so we have pets. So we spend so much of time and energy, money on pets. But on the other hand, when it comes to insects, when it comes to some of these life systems around, so we always look at how can we kill them. So why don't you think at least a little bit kind or maybe merciful? So look at these things as not only today, on a daily basis, so that you can think. See, I just put it because that the ecosystem restoration is not just simply having some terrace garden or something. It will not happen like that. So there will be lots and lots of issues. So I am giving you some of very simple tips today. I am not spending much time, that I don't have time. But on the other hand, so we will try to understand with these simple tips. But basic is without foundation, you cannot construct a house or a home. Not possible. So think of those basics, those foundation, then you can build further. Very important. So that way, see, Bengaluru, some of these things that you know, we have lost lots and lots of our green space for the modern amenities. Particularly you are on the Tumkur, and how much that it was maybe from 100 feet road to 200 feet road or something. So just crossing the road itself is difficult. Way, so we have destroyed the ecosystem. See, these are all maybe cartoons and other things, but you can understand, you have seen this, you have probably many of you have responded on your WhatsApp and other media places. But what I am telling is, particularly the parents, me, teachers, I am not blaming the children, because they have to understand, they have to realize. But as parents, we have done all these things, and we are not probably thinking that we have to keep this place livable for our next generation. So that is very important. And see this, who have done this? Bengaluru from 1973, in last 40 years, what has happened to Bengaluru? We are just thinking of creating only facilities for humans. So you need road, you need vehicles, you need maybe extra facilities, you need metro, all those things. I agree we need, but in the process, that how much that we destroyed, did we respect, or probably whether we are thinking? So those things that you look at it, see, at least one or two examples taking from here, 68% greenery to 3% greenery today in Bengaluru. Water bodies from 3.4% to 0.7%. We have to fight for water. We have already started fighting for water. We don't have water. So without trees, how can you expect the water to be infiltrated and the groundwater recharging? Cannot happen. So at least now, maybe Jindal College, we decide that this around the college, sir, we will create a green spot. And if somebody with a drone or something, if they take a photograph from the top, that college is not visible, sir, only plants are visible. Decide today. See, we have seen people cutting the trees just to make your board visible. Sir, board is not visible. We have seen. We have planted somebody in front of somebody is not in their land, maybe on the road. See, in 2 days time that they have removed, sir, in front of our house that you have planted the perennial plants, sir, tree type. So who will clean it, sir? So this kind of mentality, if you are in, we should not be celebrating World Environment Day, ecosystem restoration and other things. Not correct on our part. We have to realize somewhere that you need to create. So we have to adopt green lifestyle, and at the same time, it is a responsibility. Look for opportunities. How can we do it? Where we can do it? That is very, very important for all of us. So maybe every occasion, World Environment Day is one occasion that I just saw some of the students very enthusiastically, they are planting, parents are supporting. Some of them are telling, no, even the video is not visible or something like that. Not for that purpose, for your own purpose. Maybe on this Environment Day, Rajyotsava Day, any other Independence Day, create, or birthdays, anniversaries, something, or every Sunday as students, that we will plant 2 plants, 5 plants. Just look at it. What plants? Probably at least on the day World Environment Day, I would have suggested you to go for some perennial plants, which will be there for long time, not for you, for your children, grandchildren. Leave it. Small space. We'll grow something which can give us some very good oxygen and. But look for opportunities, consider opportunities, and start planting. Then only the meaning of ecosystem restoration. Having 2 plants, 5 plants on this particular day and celebrating, recording will not help children. So you need to look at those things. So you have to study, you have to score marks, you have to get good job. At least as a senior that I have seen this, there is no end. On the other hand, so you need to have some kind of passion for the space where you are living. That is very, very important. This is not somewhere elsewhere. From my house, I am in Banshankari, just half kilometer from my place, one of my friend's place. I don't have that opportunity. Of course, in our apartment we have, I am a farmer, we have farm, so we are doing all these kind of things. That's a different issue. But see the house. So it is not an effort of one day or something. Maybe from last 10 years, he is continuously working to make the food forest in his house a tourist spot. If the corona is not there, so probably when Savita madam or somebody called me and asked me, sir, can you join and probably conduct a session on terrace gardening, I would have suggested, why online, madam? Why in your school you bring all your children here on this terrace that will conduct a session? And he is a very, of course, passionate gardener. So maybe about 1,500 square feet space, he has created the forest. So a senior member in our gardening community. So that way, somewhere, so probably parents sitting there, problems plenty. With all the problems, that keep planting, some will be there, some will die, again plant. So the one at least which can survive, it will grow and produce. Don't look at only specific, I want to grow only tomato, palak, brinjal, lemon, so which I can use. Something which the nature can use. Some birds can use. Some birds can come and do nesting. See, in our house, that if you ask, that we have grown this Mangalore Saute or the striped cucumber only for honeybees. I know that they in our balconies and other things it will not come. But it is just climbing. It is a creeper. Some bees will come, and I am okay with it, because we have plenty of bee colonies in the apartment complex. So that way, look at that. How can you create something for the bees, for the butterflies and other things, just for the information? Give Earth a chance. So that we need to look at today on this World Environment Day. So at least for me, many of you are the next generation. We always look at that. How can we bring in, create awareness, probably train, build the capacities? People say if we spend some time, it will have impact on next 7 generations. But let us look at that. How can we help our immediate generation? So you are in problems, you are in distress. This corona and other things will come and go, but there are larger issues that we are not looking at. We are working on very, very temporary issues. So that way, so we are just mixing all the waste in our houses and just throwing it, expecting somebody to come and do it. Of course, many of us have learned, colleges, the apartment system, the gated communities, that we have all learned, and we are doing segregation. But I'm telling about those. If one of you is into that category, don't do that. The person who 24 hours, please understand. So he cannot just do this job, and you will not get this kind of people for a long time. With lots of respect, I am telling. So they have the dignity, and their families are suffering because of this reason. So it is easy for you to segregate at source, segregate and convert the wet waste into compost and use it for gardening. So terrace gardening session is not just planting. You have to start from here. So convert that into compost. If necessary, if required, we would do a session. If you don't know, and many of your teachers can conduct the session on composting and other things. Not difficult. We have done thousands of sessions on composting. We can do that. That is not a problem. At the same time, water. So this picture somewhere maybe on the Tumkur side or Pinya side, I have seen this. And so we don't have water. Don't use potable water for gardening. Reuse and recycle. Every house has 100 liters of water, and you can practice this grey water practices, safe grey water practices, and you can do it. So that way, think of growing plants around. So plenty benefits that you all know that we have. We have to create some spaces. So and today there is lots of knowledge. We are still at infancy, to be very frank, but still have information. Use many of this kind of this one on today. Information is at fingertips. You just the laptops and other, and if you just information, you'll get plenty of information. See, when you have this created this kind of information, why won't the sparrows come? Resigned from that office. Otherwise, when we had the garden, so plenty of sparrows used to come, and we also used to go there and sit there and probably enjoy the activity. Now I am just shifting. So when you decide that on this World Environment Day or the ecosystem restoration, I am just probably suggesting, why not food crops? You will enjoy. So you will have the pleasure of having plants in your gardens. Butterflies, many other different types of insects and other life system probably support. You can support in these gardens, and you can harvest little bit for your kitchen as well. So safe and functional food. So why not? See, these are all we see just by seeing the picture that you can see that it is a biodiverse space. The biodiversity is there on particular terrace or balconies or kitchen garden or whatever you want to say, that words, food gardens, nutri gardens, urban foodscapes, names may be different. Purpose is probably to support the life systems around. Now, many things I have shown some of this. There will be insects, there will be monkeys, there will be snakes, there will be birds. Problems plenty, but idea. See, we are not farmers. We have destroyed the ecosystem of many other organisms. If we create something, we can harvest something. So with that basis, try to understand the gardening concept. Variety of crops that you can use in your houses, that you can grow. I know these are all it's not just simply pictures. These are all the pictures from some of our gardener friends. So they will be just sending on a daily basis. Many of them are there. So you can just grow. It's not that they only probably are there. They are also working, and youngsters giving maybe 20-30 minutes of their daily time. So they are also running, except now the maybe 1.5 years or 2 years that Corona time, people may be sitting at home. Otherwise, they are also running around. So that way, so you need to look at that. How can we create some systems in our houses, maybe for growing plants, maybe grey water practices, composting, and other things. And if you have plenty, you share with friends. That is very good. Particularly today, on a lighter sense, that we always say that if somebody comes, of course, now Corona time, we are not inviting anyone, or we are not going anywhere. That is a different issue. But if somebody comes, that we esteem, it is part of our culture. So we give kumkum and some blouse piece or some other things. May not be useful. A blouse piece, people are not using it. It is just a tradition. I'm not telling, I'm not blaming. But at the same time, just imagine if you give this kind of thing that is grown in your garden, 100% it will be used. Those peas can come back to your house again next time. So when you visit their house. So look at in that angle, that how can we think of sharing and other things. So moving further deeper. So you think that your food is guaranteed. Not true. Many children from farming background, farming families, they have moved to the cities looking for better livelihood. More than 50-60% will be in Bengaluru or maybe in urban spaces in another 25 years. So who will be growing your food? So there is a need to understand about food and growing food. So both are very, very important. So you need to look at our food. What we eat is not safe. Mango season. So we go and get many of these mangoes. Very many more than 90% of the mangoes that what we get in the market, they are all artificially ripened with lots of carbides. The highly dangerous, highly cancerous. Even ethylene gas, we say that it is simple. For me as an agriculture scientist, we only have developed those technologies to help the farmers to make quick bucks. Otherwise he has to lose lots of money. But at the same time, look at the safety of the consumers. It could have been naturally ripened. Ripening is a natural process. If you leave it on the plant, it will ripen. But even in your house, in your room, godowns, that it will ripen. But people use lots and lots of chemicals in this process. I'm not blaming. See, the farmers were given with this kind of technology. Who has given? More learned, PhDs, the scientists. They have developed these technologies and given to the farmers. They were not ready. Maybe when in the beginning, when these kind of technologies were given to them, they were not ready. They were convinced that you can grow more, you can earn better. So then they started. Now if you are looking at the food, what we are eating is not safe. So it did not happen in 24 hours, but years of the usage of this kind of food. So if we now say that it will take another 100 years. So all these examples are from Karnataka. Many of your teachers will be knowing, maybe parents will be knowing that there used to be lots and lots of exhibitions and other things to make people aware. It's not safe because of synthetics used in our crop production. Food what we are eating is not green. Bangaloreans, please understand. Particularly the leafy vegetables, which are coming from peri-urban beds, harvested in the morning, brought to the city by noon or by evening. So they are all grown with this kind of water, and don't blame them, blame this water is going from your houses with lots of arsenic, lots of silicon, lots of lead, and they are all from your soaps and detergents. So practice safe grey water practices so that water going out is safe to the soil, safe to the crop feed, and start thinking. So that way, very, very important. See, we call it as organic movement, organic food. Today, organic milk is there, organic rice, organic dal. Why you want to add this adjective to food? Food is food. Food has to be safe. Food has to be functional. When somebody says food, that itself is a positive signal. It's a positive effect. So you cannot just go on saying that no, sir, I have plenty money, I will go and purchase from the organic market. Who said? Organic is what you grow. Please understand. Organic is not that you have the money power, you can go and purchase. Just by putting a sticker, it will not become organic. So that way, look at those angles when you start thinking at least the immediate generation. I just put this picture just for that purpose. See, 7 generation, forget it. So at least you, the next one, the parents, you have a responsibility. Tell your children that no, it is not correct. So you don't hesitate. Tell them they have to get involved in this process. Otherwise, they have to be on this. And I don't think that any of you like this. Maybe morning breakfast, lunch, dinner with only tablets and capsules. Many of us are taking this not correct. So your food has to be medicine. Medicine should not be food. That's what many have said. And we all know, still we will be taking maybe handful of medicine on a daily basis. Leave the corona time, that it's a big thing, issue. But at least on a daily basis, that look at these angles and think that how can we spend time, particularly the terrace gardens provide opportunity for all ages, the elderly, youngsters and the children. Maybe for elderly to spend time, for the children to or the youngsters to learn. So that is very, very important and you need to look at it. So you have plenty space. Space is not a constraint. So your school, your college building, so maybe some vertical spaces in front of this, you can. Of course, you need playground. I'm not telling that playground has to be used for this, but at least in the borders, the terraces, or maybe your the walking area or something. Can we put something, some plants, or maybe balconies or ground space if we have something like this? But we know that it has to be container gardening. So we may not be having that much of opportunity to plant in the ground. If it is there, ground is a reality. Ground is not an artificial situation. So that way, grow what you eat what you grow is the movement throughout the world, and you need to look at that. How can we? So this also, you have to somewhere you have to segregate the waste. That for gardening, then only that it is qualified to be an urbanite. Otherwise, what is the difference? You are more privileged to be in Bengaluru. You are economically forward, educated, learn it. So then you practice this. Don't complain. So urban agriculture is a critical link ensuring sustainable growth of modern cities. Just by having from Nelmangala to Hosur Road, so having a metro, if you think that very good network is there, sir, in Bengaluru, it is a nice smart city. So if you don't have an oxygen, from where is the meaning of this smart city? Look at it. Look at those angles. Children, particularly the students, that you can all understand, and you can do plenty of work here. Lots and lots of research work. Lots and lots. Take this up. BBAs, MBAs, the commerce graduates, many of you analyze, do it, help, see, tell 10 people, 100 people. So why no? Why look at tips when it comes to terrace gardens or balcony gardens, whatever you want to say, that you can look at it. Light is a must. Without light, if you are thinking of having a plant or something like that, it will not work generally. There are some shade-loving plants, you cannot grow them in dark. So that is not possible. To grow brinjal, chili, capsicum, or maybe radish, carrot. So you need minimum 4 to 5 hours time, 4 hours time. So that means that they are good for kitchen gardens. There is no hindrance. Or the sprouts like microgreens. Microgreens are not sprouts, but okay. So microgreens, leaves. So then you can grow it in the balcony because there may not be direct sunlight. So after see, it is a west-facing window. Still, of course, filtered light, and I cannot keep it outside. It is an apartment rules. So you have everything that you have to keep it inside. Whatever possible. I will show some of these pictures that what we are doing. So that way, light is a must, minimum 4 hours, and without light, you can grow some of the shade-loving crop. Don't confuse with light with temperature. People say, sir, we will have shade net. High temperature is dangerous to the plants, not more light. So that is that difference you please make. 26 up to 30 degrees, fine. 26 plus or minus 2 degrees centigrade, 24 to 28, very good ideal temperature of these plants. Many of the crops, there are crops which can grow in deserts and other things, high temperature. That leave it. We will learn. But at this terrace gardening concept, minus 2. By putting a net or something that you think that I can reduce this 20 degrees, not possible. You all know this. But on the other hand, you are reducing the light. Your tomato, which is supposed to be a bushy plant, will become a vine plant, lean plant. Not correct. So light has to fall. Also, that light has to pass through. So it may be a bird net, or maybe a monkey net, or maybe to avoid squirrels. Something that you can look at it if required. Don't twice with so to practice time on a day this children young is now process is very without water, as plenty of so you from your ROs don't put to the same plant 25 plants. Tomorrow you put so you can use the RO reject water also, no problem, or dilute it. See, with 5 liters of RO reject water, add another 5 liters of maybe normal water. So put it. See, it is also good. It will have, or make sure that it goes in a proper manner to the soil or something like that, not in the drain or wasting it. It is not correct. Put to the lawns or on the roadside the soil. So that way, look at that. How can we use it? So otherwise, see, from the washing machine, start using the natural products. There are the materials made out of soap net and shikakai, highly biodegradable, not dangerous to your water bodies and other things. So look at in that angle, safe grey water practices. So there are products, at least for me, I am just putting it not to promote commercially, but please understand. The EcoSwatch 3R and EcoSattva 3R are the products made out of soap net and shikakai. They are as efficient as any of your synthetic soaps. Maybe for your wash, surface cleaning, toilet cleaners, shampoo, body wash, hand wash. So now the corona time, on a daily basis that you are using 7-8 times that you are using a hand wash, and maybe once you can use 8-9 times, that it will remove all the beneficial organisms, not only coronavirus. It will not help. Please put some logics there. So hand wash is not to kill. Hand wash is to remove from. Let it be there somewhere, or in your hands also sometimes. So that way, look at another important tip: drainage. So even during rainy day, there should not be stagnation of water in your containers, because I am terrace garden is mostly the container gardening. So you have to prepare your container in such a manner that easily that it percolates. I will show that the components of the growing medium quickly, taking more time. It's not a dumping yard. You have to enjoy that process. Keep it clean, maybe at least once a week. So remove all the dust and dirt from your garden and other things. So it should look nicely. Then only then that garden can perform. Just because no sir, somebody gave me one plant during marriage function or some other program, I want to plant this, sir. What I should do? Should I get 12 inches container? Should I get 20 inches container? What is the growing medium? There is no standard systems at all at this moment. So we will standardize. See, if you ask me specifically, sir, how to grow papaya, there is some standard system. So in our garden, we have 10 different types of plants. So you want to put all those 10 different standards in the garden? Not possible, not correct. So it has to be a common thing. And we have to practice in a simple, as much as possible, think of local types. Nati seeds, they have evolved in this kind of system. They have tolerance systems. They know what time of the year diseases come, insects will come, and we have to probably develop our resistance mechanism, tolerance mechanisms to avoid them. So we suddenly bringing maybe broccoli or something that just by seeing in some supermarkets, yellow capsicum, red capsicum and start growing. It is a skill. They need a different kind of environment, maybe a poly house, greenhouse, not required. We will grow something which is very resistant, very local, and which we like. Think of growing those kind of crops in your garden. Many of course, some of these pictures quickly I will just pass through. So if you start growing local types, you can produce your own seed and keep it for further use, future use. So all these things that you can learn, there are so many information, videos, and other things available. Containers, right type of containers that you should use. Madam, can I take another 5-10 minutes? Okay. Containers has to be right sized containers, not that quite small, maybe a small 12 inches container and growing papaya. Not correct. So look at those angles, that how can we relate and start growing. Many of these containers that you have in your houses, that you can start using it. I will share this PPT with all of you. No problem. So you can just look at that, what kind of container, some of these pictures that may be helpful for you to plan your garden and other things. Different type of container is not an issue. What goes inside the container is the issue. Good quality growing medium. There are different types of containers that you can start using. Make bed, kind of things that you can start using. Grow bags. Yes, Bhagavati ma'am, can I take another 5 minutes more?
You can take.
No problem. No problem. Different type of the containers, grow bags, and other things that you can use in your garden spaces. See, different concepts are there. The terrace gardens, balcony gardens, the kitchen gardens. There are different concepts. You may have to plan little bit, probably talk to somebody, attend a workshop. So this is not a workshop. Workshop cannot happen in 35-40 minutes of time. You need at least 6-7 hours of time, so that we can explain all these things nicely. I some of these pictures so that you can be the children, you can easily get the information, because you are smart enough, you are fast enough, and for you getting this information is not difficult. Only thing is issue of attitude. You think that your food is guaranteed. Food is guaranteed, somehow are getting you. So it is toxic food. I'm not blaming the farmer. I myself is a farmer. But on the hand, think of changing that where you will get good quality food. So that is very important. These kind of containers that you can use for growing plants. The nice boxes are available depending upon the budget that what you have. So you can practice terrace garden, this kind of magic planters and other things. People say different type of names. That is always there. Somebody, if we are constructing a new house, you can think of putting the field on your terrace. So many people used to have it in the earlier case, particularly in northern Karnataka, many villages, they will have the mud floor itself on the terrace. So there will be a little bit of leaking and other things, that is fine. But if you want to have leak proof also, today the technology is available. So this particular picture that I have put, that you will be astonished. 2000. So that much of growing medium has been put to create a garden. And other things. It's also a container gardening, container from the sides, contained from the side. It is a nothing will happen. Part of this little bit of leaking happens, we will see apartments. This is a common space. Maybe it will take another 10-15 years for people to start using the terraces of the apartment complexes. But at least the balconies, if you are having light is a must. So you don't growing anthuriums, orchids, maybe some little bit of shade loving plants. Still you have plants, but don't grow tomato, chili, brinjal and other things, and don't complain. That is not a good growing condition for these plants. Maximum the year it will come, but keep growing continuously. At least out of 12 months, in 8 months. 4 months is a failure, fine. But Don't leave it. So that is very important for this restoration. Different type of hangers, nicely you yourself can make it, but otherwise spend some money, nothing happens. So you are paid for this purpose, for spending. See, it is not just creating some wealth or something. Of course it is required, I'm not telling, but at the same time create this. These are all permanent things. If you purchase, maybe if you pay 500 rupees, it will come for 2, 3, 4 years. Nothing will happen. But the benefits that what you get will be plenty for you and to the ecosystem. So that is very, very type of food crops. The other side of the balcony, inside, if you think that light is not there, if your apartment management permits you to put it on the other side, if it is in an independent house, your house, so you can still hang maybe hangers on the other side and start growing some of the crops, whatever is possible. Some pictures that I put, maybe the lettuce, palak, or coriander, methi. This is not good for brinjal, tomato. You know, just by seeing that you can make. No, I cannot do it. You need not ask anybody. Put your logic. So whether it is possible, not possible. If it is possible, grow it. If you think that still possible, probably do it, try, learn, leave it. If you think that by 3 months time that you will get to know a good learning, you have to use. People have done this, and that in our schools, in our gardens, or something like plants have come. Many of them have come that you, yes, online, off, and if you get, you get, ask yourself that whether required. If you ask me, hands are the best tools for gardening. So you use your, so at least avoid some of the, but of course some things are required. You can always get it. See, I just put some of these, the what are the type of crops that you can grow in your gardens, in your balconies. Think of growing minimum 10 types of crops, not one crop. That is for farmers. Acres of cotton, acres of paddy, acres of sugarcane, acres of red gram, acres of Bengal gram. For them, sunflower, hundreds of acres. No, for us, it is a small space. We want to create some kind of ecosystem, a green spot, minimum 10 types. Right on that. So start growing, mix them. So we don't have much space. So you have to keep it somewhere. It will come sometime. It will not to be very emotional, like with your own family members. But with the plants, yes, you have to have that bonding, but at the same time, but so his died, sir, plant again, another tomato plant. Gardening. So mix it important. Along with that, you can mix vegetables. You can mix fruit plants along, so maybe ornamental plants along with vegetables. That's what I meant. Maybe flower plants for the puja purpose, flower plants to attract the butterflies or the honeybees for your garden for pollination purposes. That is very, very important. Just by growing tomato, it may not be possible for you to get the tomato. So some other visitors have to be there. If you put the net, the honeybees cannot enter, the butterflies cannot enter. Where is the pollination? Pollinator fauna. So that is the of logic. Some, so I can just put the, I am growing only self-pollinated crops, but many are pollinated, and you have to think of attracting the pollinators to your garden. During summer, maybe you may have to use the mulches so that you can cover or reduce the moisture loss as much as possible. I do not suggest, though I know. Yes, okay, if you think that, use it. No, I do. It's not to be. Plenty of the organic fertilizers are available today. You can use cow dung, sheep pellets, goat pellets, buffalo most available, cocoa peat, but don't all of them in a mix. One portion of maybe animal compost, one portion of vermicompost, one portion of cocoa peat. soilless culture is possible, not correct. So that way, use little bit of soil. Soil is required for stability, compactness, and soil will provide certain nutrients which are not there in the compost. Red soil, black soil, whatever soil that you have. So reuse. So repotting, that is also very important. So think of that way. There are liquid nutrients, Panchagavya, Jivamrita, Amrit Jal, Amrit Mitti, or even sometimes cow urine, not very fresh, at least 1 month old. So process plenty, at least your hibiscus, your roses, or maybe jasmine. I'm not worried, not only with the maybe food crops. I am particularly promoting, but okay. But so at least after this, some of these nutrients are already taken by the nutrients 50%. 50% of soil, 50% of the new compost. This time what happens, instead of one plot, you will make another. So start with maybe 50 pots, start with 25 pots, 100 pots. So then you do it and you will 20%, 30%, 50%, 70%, harvesting 80, 85% of their small spaces, 300 square feet. So just imagine, many of you have plenty spaces. This you have to give the support. Some of them are climbers. Give the support, not with you. So solid support. That is very important. Logically, see, you look at that. I have some kind of support to my children. Solid support. So then they will be stable and they can perform. So that is very important. Keep pruning it. Maybe some dry twigs or maybe some diseased leaf or something. Cut it. So while going to the garden every day, that somebody has to visit the garden, while go with a scissor, going with a cicature. And if you think that I think it is drying somewhere, cut it on that day, then call someone. So why it is drying? That is the question. If you want to take a picture or something like that, but cut it. Dry twig, so it will not further probably sprout or something. Not possible. Understood. You maybe because of winter some leaves would have fallen, that you check it. But if you think that it is already dried, so it can be entry point for some other type of pathogens or the insects. So cut it, then call. I think it is drying. What may be the reason? So with picture or something like that, that you can call. Many insects will come. It is a big topic. I will not get into the mealybugs, the white insects on your bendy. It will come. I know that. So insects are bound to come because they have come to this place thousands of years before us, millions of years. Upward curling down. There are mites will come. The white flies will come. Scales will come. So there are solutions that we will work on that. Probably we want to have ecosystem telling that they will not come. They will still think for us. Can we manage them? That is very important. See, the serpentine leaf miners will come. The caterpillars will come. But them keep spraying. See, many of these leaves are around you. Maybe many of us will have vinca in our houses. We have calotropis, white flag. So many I have just listed some of this. They are properties. So maybe crush it, them 50 grams, crush it over. Maybe weekly basis, once in 5 days, make a rule, make a system. These kind of things are available in the market, at least for me. I have this product called Sasyarakshak, made out of all those botanical extracts. 5 days, once in 7 days. They are not chemicals, they are not persistent, their effect will not be possible. So these kind of microbial agents are available, biodegradable, and this kind of in the market available. Make a schedule. one after the other. Spraying only Sasya Rakshak, spraying only water extracts may not work. In between, you may have to spray once neem oil. In between, you may have to spray once chili, ginger, garlic extract. You can spray, you can dissolve hing that we will have in kitchen, hing in buttermilk and spray. Maybe 100 ml of buttermilk and put it in 1 liter of water and spray on the plants. Forceful water spray, more than sufficient. Sometimes one intervention. It is an interview. You are just trying to tell this insect that I am going to wash you. So something like that. See, washing the plant, the soap nut and shikakai, make a schedule. Every 7 days, keep spraying. The plant will be having insect. Will happen. So that's what ecosystem restoration that we are thinking in that angle. So we them in our show our children, show the pictures. Please understand the difference between showing a picture and showing a live specimen. See, now today, of course, you are sitting here. I will just take 1 minute. Instead of you invited me for the session in your college, not the online session. Online, somebody is talking, somebody is muting, somebody is probably, I don't know, maybe just muting the audio and video. Probably they are having cup of tea. I also had. So that way, you cannot concentrate that way. So you look at in those angles that how can we start thinking and learn in the process and contribute system. Have plenty fail means end is effort never dies. No is next opportunity. Keep particularly the important. Keep doing it. I am closing it here with this picture and many WhatsApp already. I just thought particularly children are there, students are there, parents are there at a time when mankind is dying inside humans and to the principles of humanity. So that particular orangutan monkey is trying to help him from the mud pond to come. So just that is where is your human gene? Look at in that angle on this day on a daily basis on World Environment Day. If you are looking at ecosystem, if you can understand the whole full meaning of ecosystem, the space around you. So understand that and start thinking that how can you can earn. That is always there. Livelihood is always there, but livelihood with respecting the ecosystem around. So with that concept that we started conducting this idea of urban foodscapes, growing food crops in your garden, uta from your tota, all those things only that. But that is very, very important that we lack somewhere. So there, thank you for this opportunity for the vice principal and the Jindal parents for taking a little more time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to thank you, and it was really. I thank Bhagyavati madam or the Savita madam or whoever it is the department in the Eco Club. Really, it was very informative. My faculty members as well as my students will try to follow the tips that has been shared from your end. And we make sure and also we assure you we this year or this academic year, we try to have the best eco restoration, the ecosystem restoration, where I am announcing in this particular day itself. And I hope it is announced that. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. We try to follow the tips or the information that has been shared.
And contact us for any of the information required, madam. We
already made a note of your mail ID.
Whatever I know, I am ready to.
Thank you very much, sir. If possible, if the situation permits, try to take our students and we try to see the farm what has been built from your friend or your.
We will.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. Quit. I have another session at 11:30, and probably please continue from your end, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Nice meeting you.